Oh, be sure to set yourself to away so you don't get any dings and stuff.
Yep.
No problem, just making sure.
You did switch it back to the randomized ROM, right?
Yes, I did. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes, hello. Welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum.
I mean, the sticker that came with this thing does say...
Now, what were we doing last day? Right. We were doing the Deep Colosseum. The Deep. Lightning Rod, still very funny. We have one round of this left, so let's do that. The Deep Colosseum. They don't let you go into the Deep Colosseum until you read your email. Okay, so the email triggers it happening, I guess. Deep King? Deep King! Deep King! Deep King!
It really should have added more exclamation points every time.
It really should have. This is net. There's a rumor that Deep King is entered in the knockout tourney at the Deep Colosseum. Wes, you've got to enter too and show up His Highness. Oh. Sure thing. I genuinely did not expect the game to be like, no, you need to check your email first. You need to know what you're getting into. Hello, Enderlord. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Pokemon Colosseum. We're taking down the final round of the Deep Colosseum. Nellen. Ryder Nellen.
That is certainly a name.
Yeah, there's been so many certainly a names in this.
This is... I don't know, I guess I must have really been spacing out at the end of it last week, because I do not remember the previous round against the...
You were talking about trivia the entire time, so it's okay.
Right.
It's
Right.
totally fine. Hello, Razir. We are doing the final round of the Deep Colosseum. Sorry that stream was a little late. It's fine. Skip your fall down. God, I forgot whether we're still in the level 50s. Look at little Eevee. Dugong is badly poisoned. Dugong is killing our bat. One of these days, McMain is going to get enough friendliness points to evolve. Today is clearly not that day.
Oh, right, that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, we've been trying to get that going.
Shall I check what it's gonna be too?
No, don't tell me. You all I know about it is that you're very excited for it. So I don't want to know what it is until it happens.
I don't remember what it was. Ah, yes. Yes, this is worth being excited about.
Oh boy. I wonder what it'll be. Colosseum. Ah, dodged. Excellent. Poor Cascoon. Oh, the little bouncing is fun. And there's the first opponent down. I'll return when I'm ready for this. Sure? Battle 2.
I like that they've got a different opening music for each.
Same. I'm sorry. His name is Lorge. Athlete Lorge. He's a big man.
Like George.
Only Lorge. Oh goodness.
It's like George.
Yeah. How? How did you not think? I guess the level difference is that big. Baton pass? That's not a good move to get here, but sure, okay. You know what, maybe that's the case, Wazir. Oh, reflect. Unfortunately for you, we're all the special moves. And now your dog is on fire. Oh, Trapinch. You know, I like Trapinch a lot. And I still think Flygon is pretty good, but it really feels like a downgrade compared to Trapinch, design-wise.
A bit.
A little bit. Oh, Snubble's gonna get taken out by Burn. Maybe. Yep, there it goes. Don't touch my dog. Don't touch my gerbil. It's very hot.
Distantly related. I still feel like the Flygon should have been what Salamence is called.
Honestly, yeah. I get why Flygon is called Flygon, because it's a dragonfly. But, agreed. Definitely agreed.
Right? I mean, big on Shogun.
Flygon. Yeah, that makes
Come on.
sense. That makes sense. Because Baby Dragon, Shell Dragon, Flying Dragon. That actually is really good. Why didn't they do that? What does Salamence even mean?
I guess, like, salamander?
I guess?
Prominent? I don't know.
I guess. I'm sure Bulbapedia has an answer.
Or at least I guess.
Yeah. You know, that's a good idea, Razir. Calling the roaming trio of Johto the foxes, because those are the middle ground between cat and dog. Closing is illogical. It's incomprehensible. You keep using that word.
Okay, so I found stuff for...
Well, I mean, the evolutions are foxes. Like, that's correct. What do we have here?
I found stuff to look up for, what's the name? For how much benefit, how much friendship different things do.
Yeah.
And things get. The amount that are benefit, the amount to which a given thing is beneficial depends on the current friendship,
Interesting.
which is, I guess, a way to do it,
That is a way to do it.
right? A way to make the scale that has 255 points worth require more
Yeah.
than 255 discrete actions.
Yeah. Also, that's a good thought, Razir. That the roaming trio are a Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon that got magicked by Ho-Oh into being alive again, and that's why they're fancy. I can kind of see that. I do love this song. Uh-oh, Crabhammer. Even considering that Crawdont is not very strong, that hurt a bit. Ah, Ice Beam. Just damn minimize. Rude. Don't hit my bat. Well, there falls down
Like,
McVeigh
spider.
again.
So I guess the other effect of the what's the name? Of the friendship going up more slowly at high levels and quicker at low levels is return and frustration.
Makes frustration harder to use.
Even more so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite quick to get to. It's extremely difficult to keep friendship low enough for frustration to be good,
Uh-huh.
but still hard to get friendship high enough for what's the name?
Hello, Yiza. I'm glad you could make it to this. The, almost certainly for real this time finale of Pokemon Colosseum.
One hope.
I'm sure it'll be fun. It would have... This final round of the Deep Colosseum would have to be fucking wild for it to not be.
Even though if we catch the shuttle,
That's true. It would change. It.
whatever the shuttle may be.
Yeah.
Uh,
We are on the last round. We got all the way to the 5th round last time. Like, we beat Ein. So that should be all but this one. Please stop hitting me with your crab claws. Why is that so strong? Why is Crawdon... It really says something about how good a Pokemon Crawdon is, that it's a special attack... It's a Pokemon designed to be a physical attacker, stuck using special moves, that it's still quite powerful in.
That is really weird, honestly.
Yeah.
Does Crab Hammer, does Crab Hammer have a special hit?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but Crab Hammer has a high crit ratio
Okay.
and low accuracy.
Uh-huh.
Has it been critting a lot?
No, it just did a lot of damage. Also, no, Giza,
Power 100.
it's not
Sorry,
rain boosted.
Power 90.
Yeah, power 90. Pretty strong. It's not rain boosted, there's no rain.
Crawdon's base special attack is... I mean, 90 isn't terrible.
Yeah.
It's not enough to make it good, but, still.
I'm shocked that I lost. Goodbye, Grons. And the Deep Colosseum finale. What do you mean by volumified? You're challenging me! You don't know what you're in for! Look at this guy. Made louder, okay. Just making sure. Okay, I have increased volume.
This will be a fun set.
Yeah. Credilli and Hariyama. So he's got a full team of 6, and he starts at level 66.
This will be something.
Yeah. Agnol is Longa backwards. That's a factual statement, Giza. So, Agnol is supposed to have, for his level 66 guy, a Skarmory. And for level 68, he has either a Girafarig or, get this, a fucking Sedinja. This guy enters the Colosseum with the possibility of hard countering you with a Shedinja if you don't have anything prepared for it.
It may or may not have that?
Well, no, he has 2 level 68s. I don't know which one the Credilli is meant to be, obviously. But it does say a lot about this guy, that he's got a potential automatic win in his pants. Right, part grass. McMahon's tail? I don't have a tail. Yeah?
It's interesting what this guy's team does when it got re-rolled for if you've caught the shadow.
Okay, you'll have to
not one.
You'll have to tell us that after we destroy or get owned by his ancient power Credilli and belly drum Hariyama.
Yeah, this is... I'm looking at their movesets, and... a full restore?
Yeah, he used a full restore on Hariyama after using belly drum. What
How
a
many?
what a rude. Only one belly drum.
Yeah, how many full restores does he have, I wonder?
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay, I'm looking, and you know what? I think the randomizer got this one. The randomizer did a decent job here.
Oh no, we're actually going to have to do a real fight here. See, you say that, Razir.
I can tell you the move sets as things come up if you want that for strategizing.
Nah, that's fine. But, like, I feel like Sedinja is good. Like, if you go into a fight knowing that the Vulpix. If you go into a fight with a Sedinja and you know that your Shedinja is not going to be in any trouble because of what you're fighting, it's totally fine. It's not weak. It's in fact quite powerful.
Okay, so Hariyama is quite possibly the dumbest belly drum set I've seen.
What is it?
Okay, no wait, this could kind of work.
Okay, what is it though?
Belly drum,
Okay.
endure,
Okay.
seismic toss, which is a fixed damage attack unaffected by belly drum,
And reversal, it seems.
and reversal, which is going to hit extremely hard, especially with the belly drum having health and endure stopping at 1.
Yeah.
Like, belly drum endure reversal is kind of a threat, provided that it's actually fast enough to outspeed.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the problem here.
Oh dear.
With that idea in concept.
Yeah. Let's hope we can take him out, because he's down at like 1. Oh, okay, we got him. Bop. We bopped him on the snoot.
Admittedly, relying on endure is extremely tricky to make work, because you'd want belly drum to go off. Right? If for belly drum, you wouldn't want to use it in the wrong situation. Right? With belly drum, you have the risk of being knocked out the turn you use it because you're at half health.
Yeah. So this Alakazam is meant to be a Sableye. And yeah, all of those things are true. I was talking about, like, versus, like, computer, not people. Yes, Sedinja is not strong against an actual person.
Sorry, Dad's gone out to run a couple errands. Looking forward to the emergency that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That. No.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that.
That's fine. Teddy Ursa! Oh, what a little baby.
Wait, what?
He has a Teddy Ursa.
Did I miss that when I... Okay, yeah, so this is not the most threatening of things.
Uh-huh.
With the Vulpix and the Teddy Ursa.
Yeah.
But, like, it's got Rest and Snore.
I mean, yeah, that's good. Ah, that Vulpix is staticky. Forecasku touched that Vulpix, it got zapped. Shouldn't have run your socks against the floor. Oh, Gardevoir, good. We're gonna get all of our guys exploded. Oh no, this is a Shadow Pokemon. Hell yeah. So, in the original, this is a Shuckle. Oh, Arcanian fall down.
At level 60, Teddy Ursa is still capable of cutting.
That is true. It is still capable of fight.
Also, it's got... Ugh, yeah, no, actually, the moves on this thing is about as much of a legitimate threat as you could expect to make a Teddy Ursa be.
Impressive. Unlike Vanilla, I don't chuckle. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna set this bear on fire. But first, snag ball. Do do do. Oh, right, the future sight. But we're fine. And so falls down Agnol. So, what is his team now that we've stolen his Guard of War?
If we were to redo this another 5 times or whatever.
I don't know if we would have to do it 5 times, but yeah.
Masquerain.
Masquerain.
Scary Face, Stunspore, Silverwinged Whirlwind.
That seems like a moveset.
Lapras.
Okay.
Rain Dance, Safeguard, Hydro Pump, Sheer Cold.
Ow, ow, okay.
Metapod, Trico, and Abra.
Excellent. Perfect.
The Metapod and the Abra.
Metapod and Abra. I see.
And
you
Trico
are
at least is
skilled.
capable of attacking, but like the first stage in a 3-stage is not great.
Yeah. Also, those Metapods and Abras are going to have the moves of like a Kingdra, a Sedinja, a Skarmory, a Sableye, a Girafarig, or a whatever his replacement is. Congratulations, you're the champion. You battled fabulously. Please accept your cash prize of tiddling amounts of money. We don't even get a TM for that one. Well, let's take a look at that Gardevoir then.
So why were the admins down here?
Because it was fun.
Right, like...
Gardevoir with Arena Trap.
That guy
Right.
said... the admins are, you know, here waiting for you, but like... Why? Why are they here waiting for us?
For the fun of it. They want to do
why,
a violence.
why would we even have come here?
Because we want to beat them up more?
Right? It's just like...
It's very silly.
Right? How did they even know that we got the disc to come here?
It's got a
If the
tracker
point
on
was
it.
to make a challenge to make a problem for us, why not do it in the regular Under Colosseum?
Good point. Maybe Gonzap told them.
Hang on, have you still not got the left disc?
No, we have not, because... Hand over to Steel Teeth, the old man? No. Oh, it doesn't even say anything, okay. Wes handed over the Steel Teeth to the old man. Pokemon Pikachu picked a peck of Pokeballs! Ah, no more air leakage. I can finally talk normal again. You're a savior. I thank you for your kindness. Perhaps not much of a thanks, but I'd like you to have this. L-Disc. I have another one, so don't concern yourself over me. Not that you need it.
Yeah, like, what is the purpose? The purpose of the L disc is to go to
The left.
specifically that platform over there.
Yeeza, no, you can't go for my throat like that.
Right? It's just this is an extremely special purpose, fairly useless thing.
Yep. Let's see what this item was supposed to be. Because I think this one will change. This is supposed to be an amulet coin, which is definitely worth it as an end game object to obtain.
No.
TM16.
What is TM16?
Hyper Beam.
was previously light screen.
Hyper light screen beam. I mean... And yeah, it does help grinding it when grinding a shadow Pokemon.
You can learn it.
Yeah, who on our team can learn the Hypered Beam? Everyone but Forecastcoon. I don't think we want anyone to learn it, though.
No. Hang on. Pidgeot... No, Pidgeot doesn't have... Pidgeot has good attack, right?
Yeah, and right, Hyper Beam would be physical.
And normal is physical in this one.
Yeah.
And it gets stabbed.
It's got 101 attack.
Like, that wouldn't be terrible.
Instead of takedown?
Maybe?
Maybe keep takedown around as like a helper?
I mean, takedown is also doing recoil.
Well, Hyper Beam doesn't do recoil. It can't move it.
Yeah, but I mean, point is, both of them have downsides.
True.
Roar does not do much.
Everyone is higher level than us. Roar literally will not work.
Oh, right, I forgot Roar has the level thing in this game.
Yep. Well, Hammerhead, now you know how to shoot a beam.
If there was a move reminder, there'd be a lot more weird moves coming up, because all the moves that they would have learned at a lower level, except they were something else at that level.
Yes. If there was a move relearner, we could do that. But there is not a move relearner in this video game, as far as I'm aware.
Something about this angle, this camera angle, feels like old JRPGs with with the screens as single painted backgrounds.
Yeah, I love those.
Right, that angle feels like that.
Matte painting.
Yeah.
It did feel like that, yeah. I love those. Huh, TV is all staticky. This is most vexing. The undertime hasn't come on the air at all. Personally, I don't miss it, but our guests demand it. Oh, my Venus. Okay, so here's the plan. If I spot a spy, what I'll do is clear the area and shout really loudly to startle the spy. Alright, they're still talking about the same stuff. Oh, the difference is that we tell him the spy was caught. Okay. Okay, so our next destination is to find a television.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
Talk to the hotel guy from behind the desk.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a thing you can do with this desk.
Oh, that is
right.
True.
This desk is set up. I don't think there's any other desk.
There's no point holding me up. We don't keep money in the till. That's a fun Easter egg.
I'm not sure there's any other, desk or whatever where you're supposed to talk to them from in front, where you can talk to them from behind.
Let's check
in this game.
Let's check the shop.
Right? Because at least the standard Pokemart layout is, it's an enclosed desk island.
Yeah. Lady Venus, come back! The under. So, what do you say, Wes? My information's useful, isn't it? Okay, good. Burning away, check. No.
Why this elevator?
Because we need to go see a TV. We need to find TVs. That's a good thought, Yiza, but no, we have to find TVs first.
There's a TV in the outskirts stand.
I mean, there is a TV in the outskirts stand. That is true. But there's also a TV up here. I'll write in the old people's house. It's time for the news. According to authorities, there is a criminal syndicate that is seeking world domination. Okay.
We knew about that.
Yeah, that's normal.
It's the same one.
It is. Okay.
Maybe you have to go somewhere on the map, on the world map first?
Probably. That probably is what primes the game to do the thing. No, I listen to you, Yisa! I listen to you, it's just I'm following what my guide says. My guide says to do it this way. We will go to the outskirts stand after this. I just want to check... Email. What's with you? From Dash, the athlete, which is someone who we did fight earlier in the game. I'm Dash from Fennec. I'm just an ordinary citizen who happens to run around the town's fountain. So what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you. Well...
He identifies himself specifically as the guy who runs around the fountain all the time.
I mean, that's what he do. Look at him go. Hey, Dash. Yes, it was me that sent you that email. Why did you attack me? Are you doing this elsewhere too? No.
No.
I'm not attacking anyone. I won't believe anything you have to say. He just refuses. I've got nothing to say to you. What about your cat?
Other people also have talk about the topic?
Possibly. Okay, not this guy.
Not that one. Ah. Nope.
Okay, you had to go to a new location by world map first. Now we can find a TV.
Hang on, did we ever come back and do those fights in Finnac with random civilians?
Yeah, we did.
It's been a while.
Okay, so the guide says you need to get 2 TV broadcasts about Pokemon attacking people. It appears that the guide is just wrong about this. And you have to go to place instead. You are a good... Look, I've never done this before. I have no reason to believe that I have no reason to believe that the official guide from Nintendo Power has wrong things to say about this. Are you telling me that fucking lead writer Stephen Grimm with 2 M's would lie to me in this floppy garbage guide that gives no information about anything?
Years ago?
From a billion years ago that has no actual relevant information about any trainer except for the ones that have Shadow Pokemon and are boss fights. Okay, new email. List completed. Net from under. Hi, it's Net. I've analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list with some more and discovered the very last Pokemon. The last Shadow Pokemon was Togetic. That completes the analysis of the data ROM you provided. Neat. There's a TV in this town, right? Torchic. Well, let me have a peek at your Pokemon. Well, your Pokemon all seem to be happy and good-natured. Egan's house has a TV. Thank you, Giza. Email. Who is this? Bit from under. It's Bit in the under. Wes, I caught you on film in an unbelievable scene that's terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with a shadow Togetic?
A shadow Togetic, specifically.
Yeah. Just bopping on Dash.
A Togetic.
Togetic, get him in the nuts. Why would Wes do this? Scarier than a Shadow Shuckle, that's for sure. Your grandfather has been studying the instructions intently to learn how to send email to you. Bring down the criminal syndicate threatening world peace! Egan, you're...
They're on the TV. TVs flash when there's TV.
Right. It's time for the news. According to authorities, nope, same thing.
This is how TVs work.
I wish it was
They
how
repeat
TVs work.
the same news broadcast indefinitely.
Okay, so you say that, but like the 24-hour news cycle means that they do just repeat stories a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
And that one thing I do know is that as this entire sequence goes on, more and more people start to react negatively to you. Which I think is wild.
That was also a decent point that guy just made.
Yeah, like it would make
Like-
double battles pretty difficult.
Right? Double battles are harder when one of your Pokemon is going to attack the other one.
Yeah. And okay, we'll go back to Fennec. I guess we should ask Dash more information about the Togetic that kicked him in the nuts.
How did this other guy get the info?
Watch TV! Orders for gamers. Commands for gamers. Watch TV. I know I've been trying to generate mails. That's why I went to the under. It's me, Net. Please watch TV now. Commands for gamers. Absolutely. Okay, now I have to watch the television. See, all the guide says is once you've done this, 2 TVs will happen. So it's not my fault. Okay, it is now flashing. Oh shit. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here is shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. This footage was sent in by a brat in the under who declined to reveal his identity. Damn! Imagine getting caught. I mean, this is just American news, so that makes sense, but a brat, really.
On live TV. I mean, on the news, but on
Yeah.
national TV.
I like this little 5
Also,
second gif.
wait a second. So shadow Pokemon show up on television cameras now,
I guess so.
or I guess Nets cameras.
Yeah. Imagine being this guy watching TV at his... That's a good point, Isa! We this man's house.
To watch the TV.
Yep.
So, hey, hang on. If you talk to him, now that TV spot's happened,
Okay, I need to go back to Fennec and do
right? That is a person in position to have seen television.
Yes. We gotta go back to Phoenix.
I mean, right? Zodi, you said you knew that. You said you knew that people start reacting to you worse.
I read that. At this point, I don't know if what I've read is true or not, though. Jeez. So now the news is about dangerous Pokemon and a syndicate that wants to take over the world. It all sounds scary. Thought stuff like that only happened in movies or on TV. I guess he doesn't know. Live TV news? It's me, Net. Please watch TV now.
Another one?
Yeah,
Or is
because
there...
this is a different one.
Oh, and it doesn't update until after you've read the email. It
Yep.
wasn't flashing when you walked in
Yep,
the door.
the emails prime the game to prepare things. This is the shocking footage of a Pokemon attack on people. Viewer discretion is advised. People will die. We bring you to this story from the Outskirts Stand. This is an exclusive scoop with a video feed. Oh, so...
Now does he say something?
Probably not. Jeez, no,
No.
it does not.
I mean, it's still about dangerous Pokemon, I guess,
Yeah.
but like...
I know the kids in the Under have a reaction to this event happening. And yes, they'll check out this live GIF. And the Under kids know that, like, oh no, this isn't Wes. Wes isn't a bad guy. Wes didn't open the game exploding a building. Yes, I know to go to the Outskirts Stand. He's See, now we...
Again, just said, go to Outskirts Stand.
Yes. This is rookie reporter Ancha, live on the scene. A shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared. And he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's going to happen here? I, Ancha, will remain on the scene to bring you this breaking story.
Where's the camera she's talking to?
Well,
Where's the cameraman?
Well, I mean, it's right over here. Where Wes is looking.
Ah!
Oh my gosh, while I bring you this report solo, the sinister man is approaching me. Aye! Oh hey, it's you. You cream me again, it seems. Don't say that. Wait a stinking second, why are there two of you?
Took you long enough.
God bless. Okay, shady man.
No, wait.
That... But... The resemblance is uncanny, hey? You are me, and I am you, and we are all together here. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing certain. You're going to battle me.
Completely unnecessary. What is that, Beatles lyric?
Wait. That's a lyrics to the Beatles?
But yeah.
I'm not familiar with most of their music. So I did not know that. Neat. So Blaziken and Remoraid. So this guy's team in the normal one is Gyarados, Houndoom, Manectric, Milotic, Armaldo, and a level 20 Togetic. Which, sure, okay. Swift! What a powerful move! Behold!
Yes, it is, in fact, a Beatles lyric.
I did not know that. That's cool. Sky uppercut. Missed. Oh shit, Ice Beam. Well, you did good, Hammerhead.
Boom.
You did the one thing you needed to.
And didn't even lose a turn in the losing a turn.
Yeah, that's efficient.
I mean, I would have hoped it would do more than half the health or something, but
Same.
which was just, yeah, completely unnecessary.
Yep.
Because they full restored it back, and then you one-hit it with something else.
Yeah. Oh shit, Magnemite! For some reason when I read Magnemite, I read it as Magneton, so I thought it would actually be a threat. Yep. Goodbye, Remoraid.
Remoraid, the fish that is a gun.
I do love Gunfish.
And this guy with his team of babies.
His babies! Babies! Shadow Shuppet! Shadow Shuppet Stand Scream! Adorable.
Level 20.
Yep.
The most baby of his team of babies. It was a toga tick 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, it was disguised as a Togetic, clearly. Shuppet was caught. A Wigglytuff, that seems decent. And yeah, Shuppet is scarier to get attacked by. Probably. Ah, God, Zap Cannon. Why is my team so weak to lightning? That is true. Shuppet is a more physically adept Pokemon than Togetic.
I have found the song from which it is.
Oh?
I don't know that playing Beatles music on the Twitch stream would be a good idea for your
Probably not. What is the
For
name
your
of
channel.
this? What is the name of the song?
It's like the second line of I Am the Walrus.
Oh! Oh! Okay. Now I recognize it. I would never have recognized that normally.
I am he as you are me, and we are all together. I mean, that's
Incredible. Rhyhorn! Ah. Funny Rhino. Is that all? To a degree, Fury. We discovered that there is a shady man who looks exactly like us, who quoted the Beatles at us, quoted I Am the Walrus at us, and now we're fighting him. Oh no, Megahorn. Ow.
hold on a moment.
Okay. Yep, a shady man. He looks exactly like us. It's super ominous. I'm surprised this didn't get like a fancy theme. So while waiting for Cordy to get back, anybody got any questions? I mean, I don't fucking know, Yiza. I'm going to presume I am the walrus. But, like, I don't know. If I could... Oh. Hello, Robin. Glad you could make it. We just finished beating up our doppelganger. If I could have one Pokemon as a pet, what would it be? I mean, the question is... what kind of care needs to go into a Pokemon if you're taking care of it as a pet? Oh, okay. I hope you've enjoyed. I think I would want a Mawile, because I like Mawile. I would get like a big cat scratching post. Just remove all the fluff from it. Keep it as a big metal stick that the Mawile gnaws on when it gets hungry or like wants to get bitey. I think Mawile is adorable, and I would like it as a pet.
I am back. Sorry about the sudden urgency.
Welcome back, no problem. T is clearly the best of those Fury, in my opinion.
I would agree that T is best.
Okay, and since you're back, what Pokemon would you have as a pet? It would take me to do it. Good going.
I mean, honestly, I like the Toga whatever line.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just have an adorable little egg baby. My name is Fine. I am the master of disguise. How do you like the job I did? Your reputation's totally trashed.
I mean, your reputation is significantly less trashed when you reveal that you are an imposter. On the news.
Yeah, like we are on live TV. That's all he has to say.
And then announce that you are...
Gotta hand it to you, guy. It's tough to beat the real thing. What does that mean? He didn't beat us. We beat him.
I think he just means that, like...
he did a good job, I guess?
You know, that the imposter couldn't beat the real thing.
Okay.
But not translated great.
Oh my gosh, the perpetrator of the attacks wasn't this trainer, but an imposter. This is a major scoop. It's a huge break in the story. Well...
I guess, yeah. Sure. Anything going on inside the outskirt stand? Anyone watching it comment?
Possibly. Let's see. Well, everyone's gone.
It's reset. Okay, he's still got the same line.
Yeah. Recently, there's been nothing but bad news. I wish there'd be a good piece of news that would brighten up the day for everyone.
The imposter who was beating people up was an imposter and has lost a fight.
And also got a Pokemon stolen by our hero, but let's not think about that. Oh my, you've even visited Pyrite Town with its awful notoriety? Compared to that place, Phoenix City is 100 times more beautiful. I watched you from here. My, aren't you and your Pokemon strong? Watching you bedazzled me. No.
I'm pretty sure she says the same thing at the very start of the game.
Probably.
Again, when you're just from the fight against nominally, what is it? Espeon and Umbreon versus 2 Zigzagoons.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was a rematch with Willy at some point.
I thought there was too. Because Willie's feels like a plot important character, even though
really isn't.
I don't think other writers like him have pink hair.
I mean, I think he's got an entire different model, right?
Oh, right, he kind of does. I know there's a rider in Pyrite Town. And yeah, that's fair. Using a pair of evolutions is pretty iconic. And there is a rider
Okay, yeah, he does have...
up here.
Okay, so Bulbapedia says Willy has... Hey, no, that also... Yeah, he's got it. Willy's got a completely different jacket as well.
Oh yeah, he does.
Right, this guy's got, like, a hoodie or something? Not a hoodie, but...
He's got like an upper vest.
He's got some kind of neck thing.
Over. That's what he's got.
Yeah, okay, that is a completely different... Or... That is a completely different color scheme on the same model.
Nice. So,
okay, Bulbapedia says that Willy can be fought 3 times.
he can?
Initially,
Uh-huh.
after you've reached Pyrite Town,
Okay.
and after you've snagged all 48 Shadow Pokemon.
We have all 47 of them. I guess we would have to get Ho-Oh for that, right?
It just says snagged all 48. I'm confused
Well,
as to why he's...
Because they use caught instead of snag for this game. Other way
No,
around.
I mean, but it's 48, right? Not 40. It says 48, not 47.
Oh, right, yeah, there is.
How many do we have?
We have 48 now. I guess we just had to reload the area.
Maybe?
Yeah, let's just beat up this guy and then go fight Willy again.
It's kind of annoying that he won't give you a second fight while you're still in the area. If you have caught everything, right? Because like that event doesn't happen until you've done 47.
Yeah.
Alright, so initial battle. 2 Zigzagoons with 2 moves each. One has Tackle and Tail Whip, the other has Tackle and Growl.
Okay, excellent.
Second round. A Linoon and a Zigzagoon.
Okay.
The Linoon is 1 level higher than the Zigzagoon, but the Zigzagoon I'm pretty sure is high enough level that it should have been a Linoon by now.
Maybe he's trying to get a certain move on
Yeah, no, it's 9 levels past where it's supposed to evolve.
it. Maybe he's trying to get a big move on it.
No, this thing with the Shadow supposed to be Togetic and the Imposter doesn't happen until you've caught all the other Shadows. Except that one, which is 47 up. So the Linoon would have Fury Swipe's Odor Sleuth Pin Missile, and the Zigzagoon would have Secret Power Odor Sleuth Pin Missile.
Okay.
Which is better than before, but these are still level 30s with 3 moves each.
Yeah, that's
One of which is not evolved.
That's not great.
Third battle that's supposed to happen, but hasn't.
Well, I mean, we had to leave the zone. It's fine. I'm gonna heal at the hotel, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna fight Willy.
He has gotten rid of one of the Zigzagoons. He has 3... This is pathetic.
Oh no!
This is I mean, for an end game, right? Last thing. This is pathetic.
What is it?
Dodrio, Giraffarig, Linoon.
That's not great.
They're all in the level 50s.
No Fury, this is just a part of Arizona. Today I've come to ask Fatine about what I should have my fortune read about. I need to get my fortune read on what to have my fortune read about. And now we cannot use her service.
It's not so unreasonable to tell people it's not so unreasonable to tell people to say to someone, do you know anything that I should know that I don't know to ask about?
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a
Like, that is a reasonable question if you are talking to someone who might know more about things than you.
that is true.
Right? What am I missing?
Hey, it's you. I was hoping to see you again.
Oh, and the giraffe rig only has 3 moves.
Okay.
Still.
Huh. That's pretty cool, Fury. I do like a rattlesnake. You see, I was itching for another battle with you. It was driving me wonky. Alright, let's battle. I'm not losing this time.
So I wonder, does it skip to the 3rd battle, or is it going to be the... Or is it still... Or is it going to do the 2nd?
He's at level 53, so...
Okay, yeah.
It's a good thing we're not leading with any of our Pokemon that have water moves. Otherwise, this fight would be over instantly. Ow. Don't hit my bat like that. You're rude. Metronome! Rock throw! Missed! Dang it!
I'm Barbie! Pathetic. Aerodactyl would probably have been a better target.
I mean, I couldn't choose the Aerodactyl for... Oh, for the Hyper Beam.
Yeah, for the Hyper Beam.
Okay, I didn't... Oh no, Aerodactyl also has Hyper Beam!
It won't hit as hard.
It did not hit very hard at all.
It doesn't have stab.
Sky Uppercut!
Sky Uppercut should be dual typed.
Flying and fighting, absolutely.
Yeah. Like flying crap.
Rhyhorn used Earthquake! No one cares!
Ah, la, 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 la.
Okay, I
Good
am gonna switch McMahon.
Have fun jumping around, Rhyhorn.
I am gonna switch McMahon out because I do want to get friendship on him. Go, Forecast 2!
Using items in battle gives friendship.
Oh, right, it does.
I think.
Okay, that was much more effective. Rock Blast!
But Rhyhorn line is very defensive.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I forgot Hyper Beam was physical again. God damn! 5 hits! 5. Foe's weak. Get him, Gerbil.
Hang on, it says specifically using... Oh, Bleh. Okay, using a battle item that is an X item, like X attack or whatever,
Yeah.
gives a small amount of friendship only if their current friendship is 199 or less.
Okay.
So never mind, that's not helpful.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. He has a Giraffaric! He randomized into a Pokemon that he has.
Does it have more moves, I wonder?
I mean, I don't know.
It's supposed to have Earthquake, Secret Power, Psychic
Okay.
in the non-randomized game.
Well, it has fainted. Words fall down. Knocked out yet again. Also, yeah, he has a completely different model.
Did you remember what the first Willy fight had?
No.
Because I can see 3 Willy fights here,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know which one is supposed to be the first and which one is supposed to be the second, because both of them have 2 on their team.
Which one is which? Like, tell...
One of them is Cyndaquil Whismur,
Cyndaquil Whismur.
and the other one is Aggron Barboach.
Okay, so the first one of those was the first one. Because if it was the second one, we wouldn't have gotten to this point in the game.
Or forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't have forgot.
Yeah, he had Cyndaquil and Whismur, which was a reasonable team to take with our Growlithe and Shellder.
Okay, and the Girafarig he has, in the randomizer, knows none of the moves that the one he was supposed to have would have had.
Incredible.
Instead of Earthquake, Secret Power, Psychic, it has Agility, Baton Pass, Psybeam, Crunch.
Okay.
That's honestly decent.
Probably better in the long run.
Right? Especially in this game where Crunch is still special.
Yeah.
But like Agility, Baton Pass, that would work if he didn't send it out last.
Yeah.
I wonder if the sense... The scents are not listed on Bulbapedia as, like, doing things.
It says he's delighted. I have to assume that this is delighting him.
Bulbapedia on the page for scent does not say there is any benefit.
Well, we will find out in a second.
Oh, do you have any of the EV lowering berries?
No. I don't think so. What ones are those?
You don't.
No.
Because those ones also increase happiness.
Oh, right, yeah.
Walking around enough, he slowly, eventually increases friendship.
Uh-huh.
You have a Soothe Bell. He's already holding a Soothe Bell, isn't he?
Yes, the Soothe Bell has been on him the entire time we've had him.
Okay, well, Purifying from Shadow apparently increases friendship by 70.
Okay. And he was a shadow.
So, minimum baseline of 70 minus a few points every time it's been knocked out.
Which has been in almost every fight he's been in.
Yeah, so that's not going to be great. Because sending them out doesn't do anything.
It doesn't? Wild.
In Generation 3, according to Bulbapedia, the things which increase friendship are using friendship-raising berries, which are in Emerald only, okay?
Okay.
Leveling up, which gives less as you increase in friendship, but always gives something.
Uh-huh.
Using a vitamin,
Okay.
same amount as a level up.
I don't
If you
think-
got any vitamins, that'd be helpful.
I don't think we have any vitamins, but let's see.
Fire Red and Leaf Green, the grooming from Daisy Oak. Battling against a gym leader, Elite Four member, or the champion specifically.
Interesting.
I don't know whether the Cypher admins would count or not.
I don't
Or,
imagine
like, the
so.
final battle of a Colosseum, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Also is
the
wrong-
area leaders of Mount Battle.
Also is wrong. You can only have 99 of an item in
Okay.
one stack.
Learn a TM or HM gives +1 only until 100, only while they have less than 200.
Okay.
Using a battle item that is an X item, X attack, X accuracy, X speed, dire hit, etc. Same as PMs and HMs.
Okay.
Fainting is a loss. It is a small loss if the opponent is less than 30 levels higher. And a large loss if the opponent is 30 or more levels higher than them.
Okay.
Or it is outside of battle.
Fainting outside of battle.
Poison.
It's been a while since that's been a thing.
Poison.
Yeah.
And then the various herbal medicines are all bitter and cause reduction. And in fact cause a larger reduction against at higher friendship. Gerbudo?
Yes, absolutely. Kerbudo. Is Kerbudo okay? No, probably not. Okay, everyone, you get ready to also provide name ideas for the next two, because we have a Baltoy and a Shuppet. What do we call these bad boys? What do we call this psychic doll? Spinny. Sure. Spinny. Cousin of Spinny McSpin. My cousin Spinny.
That was a good movie.
I've only heard the name. I have no idea what it even is. Honestly.
It's a movie about a lawsuit? No, a criminal case, a lawyer.
Okay.
The Vinny in question is a lawyer.
Okay. And Yiza has the perfect name for Shuppet. Hold on here. No. Jig. Jiff.
It's not.
From... TV. There we go. It fits.
Wonderful!
Look, sometimes I gotta make jokes for me. And yes, of course, Sandstream. Now it's time to...
Absolutely.
Now it's time to start feeding candy to these babies.
Candy is good for babies.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it can be. What level does Kabuto supposed to evolve at? Probably like 40.
40, precisely.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun back in Generation 6 with a Kabutops.
Nice. Kabutops is a good Pokemon.
It had Swift Swim, right? The ability. Posing a weakness policy. It knew Endure. It's ridiculously fast, but of course it isn't Kabutops.
A Kabuto turned into a Smeargle. Smeargle. Well, then...
Well, that...
Spinny.
It can definitely get some interesting moves.
Yeah.
But also, it could already have all of the moves that it has, because it's a Smeargle.
True. Smear... Okay, I think it's like 36 for Baltoy.
Not sure. Dig out compost.
Oh, 38. Spinny is evolving. Hell yeah! Hitmonlee! No, you should not learn Foresight. Yeah, it does spin kicks, which are similar to, but different from, spinning. Should have been Hitmontop. You're not wrong. No, Jeff, do not learn Spite. This one is definitely in the 30s. Maybe like 33? No, it'd be like 34 or something.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. It's okay. Spinny turned into a Hitmonlee.
Ah. That's the wrong one for spin.
Yes. I mean, it still does spin kicks.
Does it?
Maybe? I don't actually know if there's a spin kick move.
There's triple kick.
That is a spin kick.
That is specifically for Hitmontop.
Yeah. GIF from TV. Rolling kick being a spin kick would make sense.
Rolling kick is not yet in the game in this generation.
Sadly. Star you.
Okay, so that's a Waterstone evolution, right?
Yeah, I genuinely do not know. Well, I have to go get a Waterstone. But before we do that... Yes, TV Star. TV Star from TV.
No, rolling kick is in fact in the game.
Oh, nice.
It's just...
Hitmonlee with Intimidate. That's pretty good. Also with Psybeam, Rock Tomb, and Ancient Power.
less good.
Wait, you had self-destruct. What?
Good thing about the Master Ball, right?
Yeah. Star you with Clear Body. That's just normal, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Also, I like that we got it all the way up to, like, level 36 to evolve. And because of the EXP gain difference, it goes back down to 31. Oh, okay. Staryu has Natural Cure and Eliminate. What type is Curse if it's not Mystery anymore? Just still Ghost? That feels weird for normal Pokemon to learn Ghost moves then.
I mean, lots of Pokemon learn moves that are not their type.
Fair point. Okay, Jeff, touch this rock. It's time for you to become a bigger rock star. Evolve from TV to movies. Ah, shit! He became a live comedian. Fuck.
Huh?
No, that's the opposite direction. Wobbuffet. Ah.
Hang on.
And yes, this will be a
It's
Wobbuffet.
not, unless if there's no move reminder in this game, right? If there's no move reminder in this game, it's just going to be a Wobbuffet with a set of completely un-Wobbuffet-like moves.
Yep.
Because there's no way to get the Wobbuffet moves back. The 4 moves that are all of the moves.
Sorry, that's also funny what you're saying. It is very true. But also, Yiza just said that, like many comedians, he has a very cancelable past. Because he used to, like, fight people. Anyway, yeah, a Wobbuffet that can punch people.
Is kind of actually worse than a regular Wobbuffet.
By significant margins, yes. But it can punch people. What animations does it have? Wobbuffet can't learn these moves normally. What does it do?
Presumably the physical moves get the moves that it would get the animation that it would normally use for counter. And the special moves get the animation that it would normally use for mirror code.
It doesn't do an animation. It gets shiny. It doesn't actually do a thing.
Doesn't it?
No.
Huh. Well, we can find out.
See, I gotta know. I gotta know. I have to find some loser we haven't fought.
You can do refights. You can go to a Colosseum, right? We still haven't actually looked at any of the non-mandatory Colosseums.
I mean, Deep... I guess you could classify Deep as non-mandatory.
I mean, it's post-game, but it's a mandatory part of the post-game.
Robin has a point. It probably has a struggle animation that it will use. But also,
its animation is also just stand there doing nothing.
That would be funny. Because it is like a punching bag.
We did do this Colosseum. Oh no, you're just going to the battle circle.
Yeah.
Wait. This guy's fightable?
Yeah.
Did we...
We already fought him.
He's not in the circle.
I think he's just like a local. Also, this will be a good way to maybe power up McMain some more.
Powering up McMain some more will happen specifically when he levels up.
Okay.
And I think nothing else that can be done within the scope of this game.
Okay.
If I remember the list right. I'm not sure.
Oh right, you're like baby levels. Poor GIF from TV. Wow, I'm a fan. Okay, so that was a bad move to test with because that's a special move. It's also the only thing he has, so never mind. Oh, feint attack. Feint attack would work.
Is a special move in it.
Oh right, yeah.
And it's the one you just used.
Right. Those are all true things.
I'm sure that's the animation it has for everything.
Yeah.
Or else it's gonna have, a wobble back and forth.
Yeah, like a punching bag. Well, let's quickly deal with this person. Please don't poison my gerbil. It is outstanding how bad luck McMain has had with the metronome. Peck! Steel Wing. That's actually a move. I always forget that Suicune is pure water. It feels like it should be ice. What is that image? Giza? Qwerty, could you click that image and see what it is? Proof that Staryu has always meant to evolve into Wobbuffet.
You know the shape category that the Pokedex used to be?
Yeah?
The one for Staryu is... It looks like Wobbuffet.
Oh, okay. And thank you for that, Giza. I will look at that later as well. So, if the only thing we can do is level up our bat until he evolves.
I mean, also vitamins, I guess.
We
Leveling
don't-
up is going to be really slow.
We
And I guess
don't-
also walking gives a 50% chance of +1 to the friendship to the whole party per 128 steps.
Well, we don't have any vitamins.
And we buy some at one of the shops.
I don't believe so.
We could cheat in large quantities of vitamins,
We could do that.
and that would at least not make him quite so absurdly overleveled.
He's also a Golbat, though. Well, I mean,
Don't let whoever died of poison.
They... Oh, right,
Oh.
they will die of poison in this?
Yeah, never mind. Well, it wasn't the Golbat, so it is less of an issue.
Yeah. We will...
A big issue. I think cheating vitamin would probably be better.
Yeah.
Only because like there's only there's only 40 more levels worth of stuff I get.
True. Could you get the code
That's
for
not
that?
enough.
Could you get the code for that? Also, I never have seen the poison animation for this, so this static, huh? That's a fascinating effect. Qwerty, you are a little garbled mic-wise.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Alright, so levels and vitamins get the same benefit.
Okay, more than a little, apparently, but I think it's probably better now. It's fine. You were garbling, but now it's good. Anyway, what is the code for this? Because we need that. Yeah, no rush.
Where was that site?
It's okay to add these codes while it's live, right?
I'm not sure we can, and you might restart it.
Okay, I will... It lets me bring up the menu to do it. So it might allow me to.
It might.
We'll give that a shot.
I mean, actually, I guess technically, if we're cheating, we could cheat directly to max friendship.
We could do that.
If
I don't know what you mean by garbled. It doesn't sound garbled at all on my end. Is it something in the stream itself? Is anyone else hear Qwerty as being garbled? Qwerty is definitely garbled to you folk. Okay. I don't know what's wrong.
I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. Nothing appears wrong. So, hold on a second. Try that.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Does QWERTY still sound garbled? Okay, something broke, I guess. Anyway. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so I've got codes for assorted items.
Okay.
Hang on. Is there a happiness checker in this game?
No.
Who could say...
I don't think so. If there is, it'd be an agate.
Also, it occurs to me, it might not need to be maxed. Right? It's high friendship, but perhaps not max friendship?
I don't know for sure. I thought it was max. And he's
No,
saying that...
220 or higher
Okay.
of 255 max.
Yiza is saying there is a friendship checker in this area.
So it's not quite at the cap, but it's still high enough that it is to the point that it is in the highest diminishing returns bracket.
Okay. Is this lady meant to be a happiness checker? Because she doesn't do anything. She
Your
just says...
Pokemon all seem to be happy and good-natured.
Yeah.
I mean, that's less useful without knowing which one.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep on looking around. Don't think it's that lady.
Bulbapedia says that Ore has a friendship checker only in XD.
Okay. Only in XD, huh?
I think that NPC might react to whether or not you've got shadows in your party,
That seems likely.
which seems like a weird thing to have an NPC tell you, because you can...
It makes me feel like the mechanics of Shadow Pokemon changed significantly. So, time for protein. Do we have oh, you posted the code?
posted the codes in your Discord.
Okay. Just gonna go protein. What if this Golbat punched people in the mouth? It's really strong. Strong.
I'd go for speed. I don't know. I mean, go for whatever. But...
Well, let's see if doing that with this open works first. No, it does not.
You could withdraw the X items and use those in battle.
No, I don't.
It is a very small benefit, and only if the happiness is already low.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that. Mysteries.
You don't get any Pokemon that evolve by happiness, but you do get several Pokemon that learn Return.
That is true. That is true. Hold on. Where is the audio game capture? There it is. I don't like how Dolphin does this, where it forgets what window is which. I would think, personally, that breaking the shadows off of you makes you a like, full happiness. That feels like it should be the case.
Apparently it's 60 or 70.
Yeah, it's 70, you said. There's
And
protein.
the base friendship of the species Golbat is 70, but actually you didn't catch it as a Golbat, right? What was this originally?
This was... I don't remember. And you know what? That's fair, Yuza. It's meaningless to use that item. Maximum protein. You can't boost their EVs above a certain threshold with vitamins in this gen. We're not trying to raise the EVs for mechanical purposes. We want to make them happy.
Well, sure, but still.
Still, not leveling, it's not evolving. Yeah, I will put in the code for all of them. Hold on. Hold on, folk. I will do this. We will see what this bat turns into.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
What?
In Colosseum, they don't even gain XP to bank for when they eventually are purified until they're at least 2 bars clear.
God, right, I forgot that.
I mean, I don't think the game ever actually tells you.
XD is...
In XD, they start accumulating XP right away, but only 80% from any given battle.
That feels bad.
So either way, when it's purified, it's going to get a jump, but it's not going to get as much of a jump.
Yeah. Where is the cheat interface again?
As the rest of your party got in that same time.
I don't remember where cheats are. Tools? No.
Leveling Golbat up is as good as a vitamin, but there's room for a lot more vitamins than there are levels.
Yeah. Where is the cheat menu for the Pokemon?
Tools, I think?
It's not in tools, because there's cheat manager, but that doesn't do anything unless the game is open.
I mean, I think that would be the one.
Right, okay, I found where it was, never mind. HPs.
Something else has occurred to me, but it's kind of dumb.
What?
Since we have the cheat manager, we could figure out directly, directly editing the memory referring to specifically this Golbat's friendship.
That's too much to do on the fly, love.
Could be fun.
Could be, but not right now.
Yeah. Fair. Fair.
No, like it feels very, very complicated.
I think it's less than it might seem.
Probably.
However, I
Maybe.
really do. I've never actually done it.
Yes. But oh, I have to re-stream this too. No, wait, no, I don't.
I'm getting it. Is the rest of the internet getting it?
It is, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fun, but that's because that's something you had to do to continue the game existing. This is...
Oh yeah, and this is something to do to save quite a bit of grinding.
There's... I mean, I guess.
Quite a bit of extremely dull grinding.
We're not grinding anything. We're just giving medicine.
Still.
But yeah, I get it. There, that's all of our medicines. And yeah, I didn't, and yeah, like that was really cool, Robin. Like, doing something like that.
I have not seen that, because I don't watch Robin's streams. But
Well, that was like a billion years ago, so it's fine.
sorry.
No, it's fine. This is going to be the buffest bat in the world. It's meaningless to use this item.
I will admit to some confusion as to why it's letting you put this many in.
It's meaningless to use this item. I don't know.
Right? Doesn't it cap at
Maybe
a
the
lot
rules.
low?
Maybe the rules are different.
Wait, no, never mind. Different thing.
Yeah.
It's 512 total, so unless it's got a lot already in some stat.
Which presumably it does not.
Okay, so each of those will have given somewhere between 2 and 5, depending on how low it was to begin with.
Uh-huh. So it has max HP. It has... We have put
Plus-
in all to this. So, evolve.
Please.
There we go!
Hooray!
McMain is evolving. Articuno! The big one bird!
Indeed!
Hell yeah!
This over-leveled, over-buffed Articuno.
Well, also, it dropped down to level 58.
Yeah,
And it has Keen Eye. Nice.
could be worse.
Articuno with Poison Fang. and thief, and that's about it. So, let me just get my regular team in my party. Well, regular team.
You want to give any TMs to them as a last round before the finale?
Well,
If such a finale will happen?
I mean, we have our TMs. We've tried to use them. I'm pretty sure we don't got anything.
There's been an evolution,
I mean, that's true.
and some of these mons were not on the team at various times.
True. Let's see what our guys can do. Because, like, here's the thing, folks. QWERTY had a very fun idea, and the idea was, what if we did Mount Battle? Not the actual in-game Mount Battle, but the battle mode Mount Battle.
I mean, either of them.
That's a really cute joke, Robin. But yeah, either of them. Like, should we do that?
There are 3 mount battles in this game.
Okay.
And the suggestion is we turn off the randomizer.
Which will give them back their normal abilities, by the way.
And take our nonsense team into the official non-randomized mount battle.
Uh-huh.
Which is actually designed to have a gradual curve in difficulty and pull out some kind of difficult stuff towards the end.
Yeah, so that is an option.
There are 3 versions of it.
Yeah, 3
One
versions.
of them you can go through in story mode. It scales up in both team size and level. It scales up in both team size and level, but it caps out lower than I would expect, to be honest. Right, it caps out at, I think, 5 rather than 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. Which, except for, the actual boss of the area having 6.
Okay, so...
Right, so there's that one.
Yeah.
And then there's battle mode in either single battles or double battles, which is fixed level the whole way through.
No, this is not Gale of Darkness. This is the first one.
Right, battle mode is fixed levels and teams of 6 the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
They scale in difficulty by scaling in moveset and, what you're running into. So you end up with, at the start, like, a team of 6 assorted, unevolved nonsense.
Yeah. You start in the desert outskirts, which is technically a town, arguably.
Also, we can get Ho-Oh by defeating all 100 trainers in battle mode. It has to be in battle mode. It can be either single or double.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we could not reasonably... what's his name? We would not be able to easily see what the randomized mount battle is. I mean, not what the randomized, what the randomized gift Pokemon replacing Ho-Oh is.
Would it be?
Because if we, without switching back to randomizer for the last 10 and therefore not getting the final rounds in a designed, decent state.
Okay. I mean, we could always just check the file.
Well, yes, but the file, as I have previously mentioned, lists 3 gifts.
Right.
Lists 4 gifts, of which we have only had one, and we have no idea which of the other 3 is going to be the Ho-Oh replacement.
Right. Fair point. But yeah, that's our idea.
Or possibly none of them. Possibly the gift Ho-Oh is a weird special case, not randomized.
Possibly.
I don't know.
I don't either. Hey, here's a thought. How many shadow Pokemon do you catch from doing the e-reader card stuff?
3, I want to say.
So
Yeah,
those
3.
So no, because
So if those were the randomized, if those were the gifts that got randomized, then Ho-Oh is not randomized.
yeah, which I mean that seems fair.
I mean, theoretically, you could run through a whole lot of e-reader fights.
That is an option, Isa.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the hint logs on the randomizer only describe things that it randomized.
Okay.
I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Because, like, it was told not to randomize hold items on Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it does not mention hold items on even the ones that did have hold items. You know?
Yeah.
Right? It was told not to randomize the quantity of items, or it was unable to, I can't remember.
There is an option to randomize legendaries into legendaries, yeah.
Yeah. There was. Okay. Okay, so if there is an option, and if we did in fact click that option, then it was randomized into Regice. Regice.
Interesting.
The other 2 gifts that we have not found,
Which aren't in the game, because this game
that it
doesn't
is
have any gift
unclear
Pokemon.
where they are, what is going on here,
Yeah, because there's no gift Pokemon in this.
are Camerupt and Magikarp.
Wild.
One of them is decent.
I choose to believe that the Magikarp is what the Ho-Oh was randomized into. I choose to believe this.
It's just like, what is this thing about? Right? What would the... It's not the bonus disc. It's not the bonus disc Jirachi or Celebi, because those are on the bonus disc. Those are not on this disc.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we were planning.
Yeah, so we could do Colosseum. We could look at other Colosseums. We could look at Mount Battle. We could look at, I don't know, something that might be of interest in a non-randomized game with our nonsense randomized team.
Well, except for the abilities, because the abilities go back.
Except for the abilities, because those would change back.
Yeah.
It is unclear to me whether anyone actually wants to see that.
I don't think anyone does. No one is chomping at the bit to be like, yeah, do that. We've got in Robin saying, that seems like it'll take a while, and Yiza explicitly advising, if you do this, keep in mind it will not be fun. So there is that.
Yeah.
I was thinking of... I mean, I don't know what context it would provide. It's still Pokemon. I feel like ultimately the problem with doing this big fancy 100 million battles mode is that even if
It's 100 million battles.
yeah, there's not really much context to get, I think, because it's just a bunch of fighting. I mean,
Okay, secondary, additional reason why it's definitely not the bonus disc ones. In addition to that, they're on the bonus disc, they're not on this game. Is that there's 3 of those. The American bonus disc has Jirachi.
yeah.
The Japanese bonus disc has both Celebi and Pikachu.
Interesting.
Unclear why Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
Because mascot privileges. Anyway, that's not a no. I just wasn't sure.
It does not appear to be an interesting Pikachu at all. Other than maybe the OT, I don't know who this... It's in Japanese, I can't read it. I don't know if it's like a character name or something.
Okay.
Right? But like, it's a Pikachu with Thundershock, Growl, Tail Whip, Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that's...
No ribbons, level 10, random nature, normal ability. Like, it just is a Pikachu.
That is a random electrical rodent.
Right? You could catch one of these.
Yeah.
It would have it would still have it would have a different ability, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so that everyone who is watching doesn't actually want to do Mount Fight more, which, I mean, that's fine. Would you mind terribly much if Yiza joined the call to tell her Pokemon Colosseum story?
Okay, the Pikachu's original trainer is the English word Colosseum spelled out in Japanese characters.
Okay, that's
Which
pretty
may or may not be. I'm not sure if that's like how the game was named
maybe.
in Japanese.
I have to drop the call for a second to do this. Hold on.
All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, now we're just waiting for Yiza to pick up. Hello. Hello, guest of the stream and friend Yiza.
Am I reasonably audible?
Yes, you are.
Yep, I would say so.
Lovely to speak to you again, Quirty. It's been a while.
Indeed.
Okay, so if at any point you want to hop over to the battle mode of Mount Battle,
Okay, let's navigate
Oh,
that.
and I cannot see the game stream anymore.
I will put it back up. Hold on. I will put it back up. Hold on.
Watching the Twitch because it's going to be echoing what I'm saying back at me on a delay.
Okay.
yeah, for some reason the Discord streams never work for me, so I'm just going to be watching the Twitch one.
That's fair.
Wait a moment, this is unusual. It's still not showing me the Twitch stream, but I can hear. So the Discord stream, but I can hear it.
One of these days, I should make a Discord channel so that when I do streaming, I can have people just kind of pop in and have it set up so that it works, like a professional or something.
You can't have that with Discord. Discord just doesn't work. It doesn't work good.
I mean, it doesn't, but there are things
But it does
that
make
do
a great
that.
wiki.
No, it doesn't. That is the exact opposite of what it does. Okay, so popping into battle mode so that Isa can tell her story.
Okay, so to repeat something I have mentioned a few times in text chat.
Is this the randomized battle mode or the regular battle
This
mode?
is regular. We're not actually going to be fighting anything. I guess battle, Colosseum battle?
Yeah, Colosseum battle.
Okay, because
So, yes,
I've never engaged with this. Gang battle. Get into a gang fight.
I have 100%ed Colosseum.
Uh-huh.
You want solo battle? 100% Colosseum 3 times.
Okay.
Because the prize is Hoa, and I had reason to want the Hoa.
Understandable.
You have to purify all of the Pokemon,
Yep.
and then you go to Mount Battle versus 100. Before you go there, though, if you go to the Register Pokemon tab,
Yeah.
with that, you can link your Game Boy Advance to your GameCube and register Pokemon from your GBA
Yeah.
to use them in the Mount
You
Battle
can do
thing.
that.
So I've done that before in one round of Mount Battle, one attempt at Mount Battle, using mostly Pokemon that I had actually sort of caught in Pokemon Colosseum. I just sent them to the GBA to sort of help get them better moves and like get them up to a decent level.
Understandable.
So yeah, you can just register Pokemon from one of those and then use that team in the Mount Battle thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you would like to go ahead and demonstrate.
Well, I mean, I can't do that because they both got the same thingy. They both got the shell bell on. I mean, I would just remove that.
Yeah, it does mean going back into story mode though.
Yeah.
I think it would be worth it just to give the viewers and you yourself the taster experience of battle.
Why is this?
Okay, no, we're not doing this one because why? What can I not change what we're getting for the random Pokemon?
I think that's just like a pre-made team.
I don't want to. Okay, sure.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Go
But also, what the heck? Why does that team? Why is there that? Oh, and it even puts you as May. So this just has a pre-existing May save file?
Yep, apparently.
Or if you try to do Mount Battle without registering any team.
Yeah.
Assuming this
these
isn't
Pokemon
like
are randomized.
an old save file
They're
you had.
not randomized. They're all correctly what they should be.
No. Aya, check them.
I mean,
They have shell on.
Shell Armor Beautify.
okay, the abilities are
The
randomized,
randomizer is still on, which is messing with abilities.
but it's not
That's
randomizing
what
what
I'm
the
saying.
Pokemon are, just what their abilities are.
It's not randomizing. Right, it's not randomizing species or hold item or moves.
It is randomizing their experience having, which is weird.
Maybe that's just how it was.
I guess.
Maybe they just give you a team that's.
Anyway, as Isa
Hang on.
said,
Can you gain XP in this?
No.
no.
Because
No,
your
this is
team
like
is
Battle
definitely
Tower.
not at level for battle mode, which is level 50 whatever. Right, that team was
no.
not at level 50, right?
No.
No,
they
the
were-
way this works is it sets the Pokemon you're fighting, their levels, to whatever the highest level in your party is.
yeah.
So I have done before with Pokemon are like level 65, just because it was convenient to get them all up to level 65.
Is there a different team for if you do a single battle without registering anything?
I mean, well, I have no.
You have too many items.
I have exactly enough items for that to be true. God damn it.
Can you swap the item with, like, you've got one super potion, it can just hold a super potion, it's fine.
It did not give me the option to swap.
Okay. That's a bit odd.
It
but
did.
sure.
It did, but I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. We're not taking this entirely seriously.
Yeah. Genius sonority.
Wonder what the single battle pre-registered team is.
Well, while we're here, I may as well look at that. It's the same team.
Same. I wonder if there's anything on Wikipedia about that. What?
Y'all,
This is your old save file?
Yeah. Fucking Christ.
This is
Yeah.
this is your save file from
From a
20
billion
years
million
ago?
years ago, yes.
Jeez.
Look.
God, Zodi from a billion years
It took
ago,
a bit
please
to
do
click,
not
I'm
name your
guessing.
Linoon that.
I blame where the red fern grows. They use that term for raccoon all the fucking time. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Hey, it's okay. It was
I'm
from.
so sorry.
You know better now.
I had the same thought as Isa. I feel bad about that, okay? Especially remembering that it's mine. I also feel bad. It's not my fault.
Okay, so how about fine then, let's play through Mount Battle with your team from
No!
20 years ago.
No.
Let's use
Also,
from 20
Robin,
minutes ago.
Robin, no. Robin, it's okay. I'm having fun with this. Yes, please erase this mistake of a past. You have to understand, I find this really funny. This is not, like, bad or anything. This is me looking at, like, a 13-year-old dumbass and being like, why? Why are you like this? Okay, so, what is the story?
Well, let's just head into Mount Battle. Let's get a sense for how this goes.
It took you a bit to remember that, didn't it?
Yes, I did. I thought they were just nicknames that they gave the Pokemon.
I was wondering if it was maybe just a leftover from registering one of the e-readers or something.
Maybe.
No. Think so?
Well, clearly it isn't.
Hey,
but
this
I was just
fucker's
like,
got a Latias.
Oh, we're going through it randomized.
Yeah, I didn't fix that.
That's
She has a story
That's
to tell
interesting.
us. She has a story to tell us. You're not
Okay,
doing
so yeah,
this
just-
seriously.
every time you do a battle, you go through this period where first you have to sort of physically approach the person, then you pick your teams, then you each send your Pokemon out, one at a time,
Yeah.
after having stared at each other for a few seconds.
Yeah.
And of course, it's like that couple of seconds wait between them sending out their Pokemon and you sending out yours. And then if you have abilities, they kick in. Like I was using a Groudon team in my most recent one. It was like a decade ago, but still. And so like I had to watch that go up at the beginning of each turn, etc. If your Pokemon are using sort of hitting moves so that they are hitting multiple opponents each time, which again is a thing I was doing because that's just efficient.
Yeah.
You're watching each of the Pokemon take a hit, and then another hit, and there's a lot of stuff that makes this flow very, very slow.
Yeah. I was actually going to bring something up along those lines when we were like officially done and going to have a discussion about like end of stream. Like as a final thoughts on the stream.
Mm.
So with that in mind, actually, Qwerty, my beloved and wonderful friend, how did you enjoy doing all of this?
the talking was fun.
Yeah.
The game, I will be honest, was background a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon game.
Not a particularly good one.
So, for me, this was interesting to take a look back at an old game that I played when I was a small, dumb, idiot child. Which I need to emphasize, I was dumb and small and an idiot and a child. I was 13 and stupid. So it was interesting to come and take back a look at it. I feel like Colosseum is a game that is half finished. Like, they had an idea, they implemented some of it, but that's as far as they got. And XD is a much more complete game, but also kind of bad, personally. For me though, what this really was an experiment in for me was going back and looking at like how one of the first 3D Pokemon games compared to like the most recent ones. And I'm not going to get into any like big conversations about it, but the thing that stood out to me the most is that it doesn't matter how really cool and elaborate the animations are if it feels like you're sitting around for like 5 billion hours.
I think one of the parts of the game that really nails the Pokemon Colosseum experience is the part where you just completed the Pyrite Town Colosseum and you're being invited into like the place to get your Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're really the means to get to Myra B.
Yeah.
And then you have to fight your way to the top of the building, and it's like 7 fights, and it takes 5 hours because the pacing is so slow and they put so many trainers in the way. Then you get into that, and you have a whole other dungeon to go through before you can get to Myra B.
Yep, that was part 1 of the dungeon.
And the thing is that in one of the Game Boy games, that would have been obnoxious, but it would have been a lot faster. And this game, not only is it boring you a bit more by making you take things slowly, but it gives you a lot more empty time while you're just slowly watching animations play out to notice all the things that are less impressive about the game.
Yeah.
Like, just how weirdly quiet and empty the world feels, especially when you enter a battle and everything is extremely far away.
Everything just kind
That's
of
just
like pulls.
one of the little details about how they chose to design this game, which I find interesting. As opposed to like the 3DS games and stuff, they decided that they wanted to make the Pokemon appropriately sized.
Yeah.
Which means that every environment needs to be able to contain 4 Wailords simultaneously.
Yeah.
Which changes the nature of the world design considerably.
Yes, it does.
It also leads to weird things like Pokemon just being on the field like they're huge distances from each other. And yeah, I think just it's interesting a lot of what the sort of choices they made and how they tried to sort of feel out their options and the consequences of that.
Yep.
I think it could have been done better without. I mean, what the more recent 3D games have done is they've cut down the space. They've cut down the spacing, so it's much smaller spaces, and they've cut down the animation time.
Mm-hmm.
And
also, the dead space between animations and a lot of effects happen simultaneously in a double battle. Both trains send out both Pokemon at once.
yeah, in a double battle, both things send out both Pokemon at once, and if a move hits more than one target, they all react at once. That is a big improvement. I would guess that maybe these games couldn't handle that. Like, running the multiple animations, but it doesn't seem like it'd be that complicated to animate 2 models at once, so I don't know.
No, I totally agree that it probably isn't that difficult. I just assumed that they didn't have the time given to them to sort of fine-tune everything. They just got it working and put it out.
I don't
I think you
remember
said
how it
earlier
was
it
done
feels
in.
incomplete.
I don't remember how it was done in Battle Revolution.
Battle Revolution was better, but still not perfect.
Right. And I think
One of
you
the
could
things.
maybe like scale the distance. Like you've got one model for the battlefield that's big enough to hold 4 of whatever the biggest thing in the game is. Right? You're not going to be able to avoid because that battle might happen. Right?
Yeah.
The more recent games compromise, you get that right. Do smaller battlefields and get that to work by just not scaling things. And so the big things aren't actually big, and the small things aren't actually small. And I'm not sure I agree with that decision, but, it's a thing that can be done.
I like the big Pokemon being big and the small ones being small. I think it's very cool that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet attempted to maintain sort of the differences in scale.
At least somewhat, yeah.
What I would do, if I were in charge, is, in Pokemon Legends Arceus, there's a person who sort of justifies why Pokemon are called pocket monsters and how Pokeballs work by saying, oh, it's just a thing Pokemon can do, they can turn really small to fit in, like, small spaces. That's not a thing we ever see Pokemon do, unless they're using the move minimize or something.
Yeah, it's just like...
That's
just the explanation for how Pokeballs work, apparently. It's not magic, digitization tech. It's... No, they can just do that. And for some reason, if you throw a fruit at them, then they will do that.
I know, I feel like you could fill in a bit more sort of world building in there to make it make a bit more sense. Like maybe it's something that they can only do reactively in certain situations, like in exposure to chemicals that just happen to be in an Aquan ball or whatever. But what I would do to address like the size stuff in a way that just feels in lore is just have a single NPC be like, yeah, Pokemon, when they're sent out of Pokeball, they'll just like grow to the size that fits their environment. And so you can have like your Wailord out in a small space will just be smaller, but if it's outside, you'll be able to have a bigger one and just be like, just have a little thing in code which dynamically sizes them if they would be too big for the area.
That
Just
could
sound
be
like
a good idea.
What I was going to suggest is just have the spacing depend on the size of the mods.
Spacing's good too. Like
Right? Just like have them all be whatever their regular size is, and if you are fighting with 4 Diglett, then put them closer together.
oh yeah, that's definitely something I agree with.
But another thing I noticed, there were a bunch of times in this game, right, where the trainer models or the models of the other Pokemon in the battle would pop out when something is animating and then pop back in afterwards.
It happens in the new games as well, like extremely obvious, especially when the camera bugs out.
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking that might also be part of the reason for the spacing, right? They do big, wide spacing.
You make a good point, yeah.
Right, they do big, wide spacing so that they have camera angles that show only one Pokemon and none of the others, so it's not so obvious when, for technical reasons, they can't render all of them at once.
I really like how Dakeem, the moment where he just punches that guy in the face is in the opening. Just put in the side.
Yeah. With regards to the spacing thing, just a minor thing I felt like mentioning is that I like how they put a Pokemon in the center when it's the only Pokemon on the field, in an attempt, I guess, to make it feel a bit more natural, like that's where a Pokemon should be standing if it's going 1 versus 2 or 1-on-1. But the thing is it means that whenever a Pokemon is knocked out, you'll see their other Pokemon suddenly jump to the center for a moment. It's very
And then back when you send out your replacement, yeah.
There's a lot of polish missing.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
back to the Mount Battle thing.
Yeah.
that one fight took a fair bit of time. There's a lot of sort of time spent waiting or just sort of going through the motions of like physically walking to the next battle. You have to do that 100 times.
Yeah.
And that is a lot more than it sounds like. But the thing is that in I think one of my most recent attempts, I had like put together my team. I had them on the Game Boy Advance, like I said, and I registered them by the Game Boy Advance, and I did the Mount Battle. And I went through the entire thing, one battle at a time, very dull. You actually do earn, I think if you defeat an opponent without having any of your Pokemon faint, you earn a continue, so if you do lose at any point, you can just retry from that battle.
Correct. That is
Lovely
true.
feature, very nice. By the time like I got to the first battles that started challenging me, it was like battle 70 onwards or something, where it actually became slightly challenging, so I just had amassed 70 continues by that point. There was no challenge in the first 70% of Mount Battle at all. It was just busy work, and by busy work I mean, I guess, babysitting the A button, because things just play out so slowly that if you have a team that's strong enough to sort of go the distance, most of that distance is gonna be just sitting there, letting things play out again and again. But anyway, finally, after many battles, after multiple sessions, I'm getting up there, I'm at the top, I maybe even lose a battle or two, because like a couple of the end ones they have like Kyogre and shit. Finally beat him, finally beat the #1 guy at the top of Mount Battle, the 100th fight. I don't get my Ho-Oh.
Because it has to be with your in-game.
It has to be with your story mode team.
Yep.
Has to be registered from the GameCube team. That is correct. Even though it's the exact same team and I just sent them to my Game Boy Advance for a bit of training, that doesn't count. I had to do the whole goddamn thing from scratch. That is my Pokemon Colosseum experience.
Good
Thank
fucking
you for
lord.
having me.
Anytime, Giza, anytime. And thank all of you for watching us play a very fun, very flawed video game. Have a good time experiencing a randomizer. This is the first time I've ever done a randomizer thing before. So that's cool. What?
Final thoughts on that, actually.
Okay.
Did the randomizer on net make the game better or worse? Right? Like, was the randomizer all in all an improvement to this run?
Well, I have an opinion on that, but I'm just a guest here, so go ahead.
So, I don't know. I genuinely am not sure, because the problem with the randomizer I've found is that because a lot of Pokemon Colosseum is starting at high level, what moves you got are what you got. And there were times where... Sorry.
This game is real bad at like giving you move options. You get stuck with like having Leah on your Suicune for ages or stuff like that. It's just... It's no move reminder, and you really need one.
Yep. But yeah, there were times where it made a very big wall in front of us. Mostly at the start of the game, when we were stuck with a Cloyster and a Growlithe.
Shelter, even.
Right, Shelter.
You wish you had a Cloyster.
I wish I had a Cloyster, yeah. But yeah, I would say, with regards to making this game better or worse, better because this game is stupid difficult. And that's why I never beat it as a kid. It was very, very challenging a video game. Because you're expected to, like... That final fight is actually pretty fucking nasty.
you talking about Evice?
Yeah, to get to Evice, you need to beat 5 dudes in a row, 4 of them without healing.
And then there's that one guy who uses fucking skill swap Slowking on his slacking.
Yeah.
Like, for everyone who is unclear on this, slacking base that total is equivalent to Groudon and Kyogre. That's just 10 points lower than Mewtwo. It's close to the strongest fucking Pokemon in the game. Like, this game talks up the ultimate Shadow Pokemon in the lore a few times. What's the ultimate Shadow Pokemon? It's just Tyranitar. That's base 600. That's 600 base at total. And Slacking is, I think, base 670.
Yeah,
And the game's just like, yeah, the one thing that's holding it back, one of the final boss characters can just remove that.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, it could have been pretty interesting
What?
if Shadow Pokemon didn't, like, you know how it doesn't tell you their nature until you've purified it part way. It doesn't tell you their moves until you've purified it part way.
Yeah.
Remove the ability.
That would be interesting.
Remove the ability at full Shadow, and give Evice a Shadow Slacking.
You know, that's really cool. That is something that would actually make Shadow Pokemon kind of make sense.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the Shadow
they would
Pokemon,
only be
they're
useful.
terrible when Shadow fight.
Right, they would only be useful for slacking, but like that is an
What does
enormous
the
power
head of
boost.
evil organization care? Yeah, I'll throw like 50 Pokemon into the Shadow Grinder to produce one that's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Lots of them in experimenting, right? Or maybe some of them don't have abilities, and some of them, right? Some of them might have more moves but no ability, and some of them might have, like, make it different, make them all differently messed up.
Yeah.
Some of them have no nature bonus to their stats. Some of them can't gain levels. Right? Make them messed up in different ways, because trauma is personal.
It's so good. Bertie, you're now in charge of making Pokemon Colosseum remake. You're in charge of bringing back the new era.
Pokemon Colosseum 3. No, Pokemon Colosseum 2. We're going the Bravely Default route here.
No.
Oh no! Straight. This isn't Bravely Default. This is the same way. This is the same way Xenoblade did it.
God, yes it is. Fuck.
Right? Xenoblade had Chronicles, X, 2,
and
3.
then 3.
The 4th game in the series is 3.
I mean, lots of games
Unless you count the re-release, the second remaster of the first game, which added an extra chapter, and the DLC of the second game, of the third game, which added an entire second story. If those count as extra games, then I don't think fine. If Torna Golden Country counts as another Xenoblade game, then Xenoblade 3 is the 5th game in the series.
And all of this...
But my point is, the reason, right, it's Xenoblade, right?
Yeah.
Xenoblade had 1x2.
Yeah.
Pokemon adds 1x3 2.
Now the thing is, you want to talk about weird game numbering. The first Xenoblade, the first Xenogears game ends with the title drop that it is like the 4th game in the Xeno saga.
Okay, that's cool.
Xenosaga was a different series, right?
Well, the Xeno space. Okay, look. Xeno Space Saga, because Xenosaga is part of the Xeno Saga that Xenogears and ostensibly Xenoblade is meant to be part of.
Honestly, you're just talking about changing names of the Xeno series. I'm here just thinking about the OG Final Fantasy series, and I've been waiting for many years, and I'm going to wait longer still, until the day that there is a Final Fantasy 22 and a Final Fantasy 22.
Oh, God. Anyway, thank you all for watching. That'll be
Okay.
it.
Rizia, one sec. I don't know shit about Xenosaga. I don't know why I'd be the host.
See, here's the thing. I know a fuck ton about the Xeno series, but here's the secret. I could explain to you in the most basic English possible what happens in Xenogears, and by the end of that 3-hour sentence, your only question would be, what the fuck did you just say? Because here's something that Xenogears has as a plot point. Every single woman on Earth has the ability to become Mary Magdalene. And also that she's evil, and also the progenitor of existence. Demiurge exists.
I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm just going to say, if I may give my opinion on whether or not the randomness improved this game experience, as someone who was a viewer, not like one of you two doing the...
How did you feel about this game as a viewer, and Randomizer as a viewer?
The randomized elements gave you two so much more to talk about than the game itself, because you were constantly getting to speculate, what will this evolve into? What will this be? Hey, guess what Pokemon this evolves into? It gave you just a ton more content to play with, and it was the thing that I feel like, in my memory at least, you were talking about far more than just most of the base content, or when you were talking about the base content, you could talk about it in a way where it's like, you'll never believe what moveset this guy has in vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, that is actually a very good point. The randomized evolutions was a spot-on idea. Like, that was a good move.
If we did something like this again,
For XD,
we should
probably.
make sure that random evolutions for things that would normally not evolve happen.
Yeah, agreed.
Because a lot of those connections were really actually kind of funny,
Yeah.
but like, it doesn't matter because it's never actually going to happen.
We need to put more Digimon in our Pokemon.
But it doesn't matter that Breloom evolves into Blissey because no, it doesn't. Breloom doesn't evolve.
Yeah.
Or Spinda into X-Cloud.
Yeah, we will.
Or Pelipper into Delibird.
My opinion on randomizing Pokemon is that Gen 3 is one of the least interesting gens to do it, because there are so many dud abilities.
It's basically on the edge of
The
it.
randomizer disabled the dud abilities from the randomizing.
We could have done that, yeah.
We could have. I don't remember if we did, but we
We
could
did.
have.
Even ones that technically aren't, like, there's so much, like, Sturdy doesn't do shit, realistically.
Yeah,
It has
fair.
battle effect, but, like, you don't see it play out. So many
We
abilities.
could have seen
just-
it play out if the non-randomized opponents... Right? Because there are some of those scripted fights that do just pull absurd amounts of one-hit KO moves.
We will instantly kill you.
That's true.
How dare you try to interact with the
We
game?
could have seen that, because this game does play gimmick teams that have an actual coherent gimmick.
Yes, it's true.
Right?
I
Triple explosion and a ghost.
yeah. Man. But yeah, assuming no one else got any other tangents to go down on, that'll probably...
Excuse me, but I have no shortage of tangents. I am showing restraint.
Point! Fair point! Forgot who I was talking to. With that all being said, thank you all very much for watching. Sorry that, we tried to, we kind of false finished this, like, twice in a row, but, like, post-game got hands. That all being said, next week, me and Celeste will be doing a Mega Man X3 race. I believe the way that we were going to do it was that I will put in the codes to go to the final, like, Sigma stages, and she, who is professionally good at speedrunning X3, will see if she can beat it before I can beat the game. And Paper Mario will happen the week after that, which means it'll probably be a stream later in the day.
Hey, Robin, you're good.
Yes, you are good. You've done, like, 1 billion streams on a tight schedule. You're doing great. Paper Mario will return. But first, next week, X3 race.
Well, this game really doesn't end on a high note, does it?
No.
Like, the final quest line is just, you have to wander between locations a lot until eventually someone tells you where to go. And then you have to wander a bit more, and then you have a single battle against Guy with the dud Pokemon.
Here's the thing. I thought the shady guy was not just like a dude in disguise. I had this book like forever, and I was looking at it, and it's like, I wonder what the deal is with the shady guy. I wonder what they do, what happens with it. And it's just kind of nothing.
It's just a guy disguise.
Which is wild, because Pokemon Colosseum starts really good. It starts with this, like, vibe that this is the crime Pokemon. This is the Pokemon for adults, where you are a criminal and doing crimes. And then Ness shows up, grabs you by the cuff of the neck, and is just like, we're having a regular Pokemon adventure. Come here. And then you do.
Pretty much.
Except there's no gyms or anything. It's just the villain stuff. It's just the enemy team stuff.
That's the thing I actually respect about this game. Trying to sort of find a way to unbind itself from the gym structure.
I do like that.
It didn't do it well.
I do
but
appreciate
it was an experiment.
That's the thing. I appreciate Pokemon Colosseum for what it did. There should be a new one where you start with a Sylveon.
True.
Okay, so after you had said, right, is this that this seemed like the crime Pokemon?
Yeah.
I had a look. Unfortunately, there is no Pokemon whose epithet is the crime Pokemon.
Maybe one day. Maybe when we go back to America.
Like Squirtle is the tiny turtle. Or Snorunt is the snow hat.
Yes, and Knight, we don't have any more Colosseum stuff to do, except for XD, but if and when we do XD 1 billion years into the future, it will be a while, because I'm Pokemon'd out.
I would like to point out that actually we do have a lot more Pokemon Colosseum we can do. You're just being a coward.
I'm not a coward, I respect my time.
Nickit and Thievul are the fox, not the thief.
The fox, not the
You
thief.
think so? Yeah.
Anyway.
There is nothing on the list that is the thief.
Anyway, thank y'all for dropping by.
Or the theft, or the crime.
Next time.
I mean, there's probably something that is similarly weird and off-putting. Yes, here we go. Liepard is the cruel Pokemon.
Right.
It doesn't strike me as that cruel, to be honest.
It doesn't, and it's not quite as much there as, like, the crime Pokemon would be.
Hey, Rusty, I wouldn't bother saying goodbye just yet. Like, we're going to be at this for another 20 minutes.
No, we are not. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Next week, Mega Man X3 race. Bye. I've hit the button.